Góðan daginn! And welcome to the Project Pal, my little corner on YouTube. My name is Gunnhildur, I'm in Iceland, and this is my little podcast, vlog, chat type of thing. I still don't know quite what to call it, because calling an episode just feels too serious, even though I've got over 200 videos. Yeah, called the Project Pal because I have projects. They're on piles, and I just keep adding to them because why finish things? I talk mainly about knitting, about crocheting, and anything fiber related because fibers are interesting and the things that people make with them. Goodness gracious, I mentioned this last time. I'm still, when I hear the word fiber and fiber artist, I still think about that lady in Scotland. And also the ladies of Spain. Was it Spain? Yeah, the ones who covered the entire street in... I can't remember if I was knitting crochet, but basically it's an art installation. They literally just made their own things to cover the street so people could actually be outside in the sun. Fantastic. Fiber artists are just changing the world. But yeah, I'm also a stereotypical middle-aged woman of European. So I also do like to mention the weather because then I always have something to talk about, and the weather does affect everything that I do. Currently it's foggy. It's been raining and it's foggy. We actually got a little sun on past Friday. Like, we saw the blue sky, we got the sun, and then it started raining again. Otherwise, it's been raining the entire past week. Where I live in Iceland, it's like I am in my element. And because I am an Icelander and I am absolutely in love with my country, I am very proud of it. I do like to mention whenever there's geological activities. I don't think there are any. I haven't heard any mention on the news about any, like, serious earthquakes here. Listen, I got a little stone in my stomach last weekend when I dared to mention that Iceland was behaving. And then I started talking about the earthquake chart that I saw in that video the other day, and uploaded last weekend's video, and a few hours later I was sitting down and listening to those horrific news about the earthquake in Afghanistan. And I'm like, I should have kept my mouth shut. That is like the power of the planet and the things that Mother Nature will do. We generally do not have proper defenses against when the planet does its thing. But yeah, I got a stone in my stomach because I had just been talking about earthquakes. Like, there is no correlation, there's no link, but you know how the brain works? It's just like, I said a thing and then something else happened thousands and thousands of kilometers away. I'm like, should I get my mouth shut? But yeah, not making light of the situation because so many people were lost. Not really sure why I mentioned that, but yeah, I was thinking about geological activities. I'm like, oh, those poor people. But on a lighter note, let's get a little bit more positive. Yeah, so it is Sunday. It is, excuse me, what day is it? 7th. September the 7th. August is past. I am proclaiming it. We are officially in autumn. I don't care if it's still unseasonably warm. Like, it's literally just dipped below 10 degrees Celsius, and that is warm in Iceland, okay? 10, 12 degrees Celsius, that's warm. Yeah, that is cold for most other people, but like here in Iceland, that's like, nice. Oh, it's been so nice. And also, still jumping from one thing to another, even if it's been raining, it hasn't been cold rain. It's been, I'm not wouldn't say warm, but it hasn't been cold. Like, it hasn't been chilling you. It's like with the wind, yeah, but not the rain. The rain itself has been fine. So cool. I like it. And yeah, actually speaking of rain, it was on Friday night. Yeah. Friday night. I think it was actually in my pajamas at the time. Started pouring. Absolutely pouring. And I have a glass of warm drink, a mug of something warm to drink. So I go to the window to just have my Disney princess moment, have my main character moment, just stand in the window and enjoy the rain. And I glance to my neighbor's house and I see smoke coming up. And I'm like, goodness gracious. So my peaceful, quiet moment went from being peaceful and quiet to what's in my neighbor's house. Because that should not be happening. Especially, and I know, yeah, my biggest concern was, of course, there's smoke. And where there's smoke, there's something that shouldn't be there. I also know that smoke was coming from their barbecue. Because I am a accidentally noisy neighbor. Like, I live on the 3rd floor. So I do need to be careful about not being noisy about my neighbors, which is does happen on accident. Like, I don't intend to do it, so I know where their barbecue is. So I watched it. It was fine. Most likely, for some reason, the barbecue must have been warm, and then the rain got inside. So, yeah, it was fine. They're fine. The rain just chilled down something that might have been, come to think of it, catastrophic, but everything's fine. Anything else? Yeah, we had a night meeting because we are, I think the entire group has been having withdrawals, so me and my friend put a suggestion in the Facebook group to just meet up at the bait shack, which is owned by the hotel that is going to host us this winter. Like, they agreed. I'm so happy. But their thing with the hotel is that they move their kitchen from the hotel itself, so they don't have 2 locations open. They close down the kitchen in the hotel and they move it to this former bait shack. And it's really cozy. It doesn't have any central heating, so you need to dress warm, which is why I didn't even last 2 hours, because I did dress warm, but it was starting to get, like, it was raining. It wasn't windy, but it was raining, and down by the ocean, and it started to get chilly, so I skedaddled. But yeah, it was really, really warm. Really, really, really nice. Excuse me. My friend unfortunately wasn't able to make it. She had been babysitting her grandchildren for like the past 2 days, and like 2 of the kids are in. One kid is in. What? I'm mixing things up. Okay, one kid is in kids school. At least one is in kindergarten, and I'm not sure about the third one. If he's still in kindergarten or if he started kids school, I cannot remember. I might be mixing him up with my coworker's child. But yeah, 3 young kids. I wouldn't be surprised if she caught something, or if it just simply got too stressful, because stress and anxiety, they do make you sick, no matter what your age is. So unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it. But there were 4 of us who did show up, and I was the 50%, like me and another lady, we were the only ones who showed up with knitting. I was the youngest, and I was the only one who did any knitting. Like, I only knitted 1 row, but it's still but it was nice. It was really nice to get a little bit of meet up, a little bit of catch up. So yeah, I wasn't sure if there was gonna be any crafting, but I'm like, it's knit night. I need this. So I did cast on very quick that super simple knitting. I found it on Ravelry. I need to find it again and link it, because it is the super simple knitted how many times can I say knitted? Shawl that I've done like billion times. I have my go-to crochet shawl and I have my go-to knit shawl. And because it's the spooky season, or yeah, it's the spooky season. It's starting to get a little bit gloomy, a little bit ghosty, a little bit darker, and it's like I just want my ghosts and my ghoulies and all of that. So I picked up, because I still have some of my Halloween yarn from, is it last year or the year before that? I'm working on it. It's the Universe Halloween sock wool from Hobbii. Look at it. Look at that colorway. And I'm using my 4mm Knit Pro in round. And I'm also, for the first time, literally in ever, actually, using my spooky little stitch markers. Look at, like, here's the pumpkin, the witch hat, and the cute little ghosty, and the broom. Like, this is literally my first time using those stitch markers. They do get in the way a little bit, but it is way easier to like keep the stitches correct. So often when I make this type of shawl, I always make a little mix up in the rib on the back, like somewhere around here. So far I haven't done it, and I'm attributing it to the stitch markers. They do annoy me, they do get in my way, but it will get better when the shawl gets bigger. So did start something that I wasn't planning to, because I have so many other things to work on, but like I said in the intro, I have projects, they are in parallel, and I just keep adding to them. But I did finish I think I made this one last year. I finished knitting, and I actually finished weaving in the ends. They are done. There are no more ends. I still need to block it, but all the work, all the weaving in the ends that I really do not like to do is done. Finished. Up. Right. There we go. Look. And when I finish blocking, it's gonna look even nicer. There you go. And yeah, I also, because I started weaving in this end, because I started on the other one, I'm like, I need to finish that one. Weaving in the ends. And because of that, I also picked up this one, and it is actually finished because I will win the ends as well. There are no more ends showing on this cocoon cardigan. Hey! And yeah. Oh, this is a look. This is such a look. But yeah, it is actually finished. I actually finished. I'm really proud of myself. I am absolutely proud of myself. So now I have this one that is, technically speaking, according to the pattern, not finished. But I actually do not feel like doing the ripping on that one, because I need the excuse to pick up the other huge skein that I had of the exact same yarn and color. So, making another one. And look at the progress I've made. Just a little bit here and there. Like watching a video, doing a couple of rounds. I am finally in the mood again to work on things. But yeah, this will be the exact same, except I will be doing the ripping on this one. And I will then, like I've been preaching, have two versions of pretty much the same thing. Just with a slight difference. So I can be like, I feel like this, or I feel like that. It's a brilliant plan. Fantastic plan. Another plan that I have. I left it up front. Yeah. See, last year I made a single knitted pumpkin. And I still have the yarn. I'm pretty certain it was this color, these two colors. So I still have like way more orange and the brown, and like this is also gonna look really, really cool together. Like this looks like an actual pumpkin. Yeah, it's gonna work. Absolutely gonna work. So this is, of course, one of my favorite Drops yarns. It's Drops Air. I still have not heard from anyone who has had a single knot in this. Same thing that I love with this Hobbii yarn. No knot. Not a single knot. Whoop. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Like I worked with Drops Air before. No knots. There's another person in the knit group who has been working prolifically. Like, I mean, she is a Drops Air expert. No knots. She cannot recall a single knot in... I'm not even gonna guess how many skeins of Drops Air she's used, because she's used a lot. She's knitted a couple of sweaters with them, plus other things. So I'm like... If she hasn't found a knot, the chances of anyone finding it is like, Oh, what else? What else? There's a reason I was talking. Did I talk about before? So, speaking of Hobbii, and oh goodness, I should have looked up the name. That was the weather. Should look up the name of the lovely person who left the comment. Is it this one? Serena 3217. If you're watching, thank you for making a comment 11 days ago on Project Pal 246. I'm almost up to 250. I'm still fumbling. That's never gonna change, obviously. But you left the comment about the Hobbii Advent Calendar, right? And I did say that I was gonna order it, of them, because I always order the knitter and crochet Advent Calendar. I did also, because it's spooky season and they have a fall sale, and I also had September sale, but I'm not on yarn buying ban. That doesn't work for me. I've just been on a yarn diet. That said, I could not resist the Halloween sale. Like this Scary Sock wool and the Halloween Bonanza. I also got the Halloween sock wool creepy socks. That's a purple one. I'll probably call away these, because my goal is I will be knitting socks this winter. Like proper with a toe and a heel. I'm going to. Might take me a while, but I'm going to. And I actually found this little brochure that came with simple knitting. I have no idea which magazine that is, but it has fairly simple, I hope, sock patterns that might work. I also got the summer sock yarn in the papaya melon because I just love the colorway. I got the French cotton in the Halloween witchcraft because that one has a gorgeous purple and absolutely wonderful oranges. I also got more Halloween stitch markers, and it does have a ghost and a pumpkin head. I'm just gonna need to see if it's the... I don't think it's the same absolute style as the ones that I have, but I also have have like a Frankenstein head or zombie head and a purple bat. Can you see? Yes. And, you know, call it and stoppers. I don't have any Halloween ones. And like, those are ghosts and a pumpkin head. You cannot go wrong with that. But yeah, that's not the only thing I ordered because actually I might go on to... Okay. Yeah, so the Advent calendars. The knitters and crocheters, but they have a new version. They have amigurumi that is now out of stock. And listen, I placed my order, I think, on Monday rather than Tuesday. Yeah, Monday rather than Tuesday. The Halloween yarn, I got the posting notification a few hours later. Like, that package is in Reykjavik right now. Like, I will have it in my hands this week. They've also shipped out my Advent calendars. So they are somewhere between Denmark and Iceland. And for some bizarre reason, those should be showing up as 4 distinct packages, but for some reason my post app only shows 2. Because yes, I managed to order the amigurumi one as well. Do I do amigurumi? No. I am getting into it. I just need to get over the mental hurdle because I do have some kits. And I'm like, it wouldn't be complete project pile chaos if I didn't also get the amigurumi. And, you know, and also, like, they are all, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There are Hobbii got specific designers to work on their projects. Like, I have to admit, I never really paid attention to this before because I just saw the Advent calendar. I'm like, mine. I'm a very simple person. I'm just like a kid with a credit card. And I sometimes have to be my own parent and hide the credit card from myself because I'm like, the quota is done. You can't go over. But like the amigurumi one is designed, I think it's designed. Yeah, created in collaboration with Pika. So, there is actually... I think this is the designer for the amigurumi ones, Pika. And there is a silhouette teaser. I am... goodness gracious, this is going to be so cute. And the crochet one is in collaboration with, isn't it, Crochet Highway. This lovely person. And here is the teaser. So, thankfully, these should all be seasonal and useful. I'm still thinking about a towel. I haven't made it yet. I need to make it because it's ticking, but like, when was it back? In 2020? No, not that far back, 2022. Was that the year that the difference between the knitter and crochet boxes were like so bizarre? That was so bizarre. I think it was 2022. Anywho, no one cares. And the knitters one, that would be Anna Sophia Winter Shawl. Winter Shawl? Oh, if that's the same as Icelandic, then that means winter sun. So this would be Anna Sophia. Adorable. And here's a teaser. So socks, mittens, Looks like a hoodie with a drawstring. So yeah, I am really looking forward to this. Again, I am not the most productive when it comes to actually working the items that I get. So that is an entirely different hobby. Actually doing the things. But yeah, I've ordered my Hobbii Advent Calendars. They are on the way. And I am not watching the spoiler review videos because I like to be surprised. I don't want to know what's in the bags. I just want to open them and be surprised. And yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as I've done for the past years. I'm gonna make specific videos every Sunday morning when I jump out of bed and get to open my bags. And I'm gonna film it and I'm gonna show you. And it's gonna be 3 bags this year. It's you. And yeah. So we have plans. But yeah, right now, still working slow and steady on the cocoon cardigan, the proper one. I have started on a Halloweeny, like come on. Halloweeny super simple shawl, and I really want to get going on the pumpkins because they are adorable. The one that I made last year really has held up. Like, it has been shown no reverence. It literally got thrown into stores. It's just like, and it held up. It absolutely held up. So very proud of it. There's no like pilling or anything on the yarn, and considering the fact that it, like I said, it just gets shocked around. I'm very pleased with that. I am very happy with that. So that is another plan. So continue with the cocoon cardigan. I've got the shawl ready to go, basically just in my to-go bag. So we will be starting either on the 17th of the August, or the 18th. Probably on the 18th. Because people do not agree on whether we should continue with Thursdays, which is the established days that the knit club has always met on, or if we're gonna try changing it to Wednesdays. And one thing suits some people. Thursdays suit other people. And most people like me are just like, just want to show up. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not going to be a conflict. Hopefully people aren't going to be taking it personally. Although people are people and you can't really control how they pursue things. But yeah. So there isn't going to be knit night this week. So hopefully I'm going to be able to, get more things done. And yeah. We will see where we're at next weekend. Maybe in sun, maybe in rain, we don't know. Hopefully not snow though. But yes, thank you very much for watching, sticking with me this weekend. We will see where we're at. Tongue twisters. Next weekend. And I really hope that life is good to you. And hopefully better than... Tongue twisters. But yeah, I really hope that life is as good to you as it possibly can be. Hopefully better. And we'll see where we're at next weekend. Until then, take care. Bless.